Have you ever woken up in the morning, turned to your partner, and felt that frustration knowing your body doesn't respond the way it used to? What if I told you that 73% of men aged 60 to 66 are still sexually active, and the science shows exactly how you can be one of them? I'm Dr. Sophia Carter, a urologist with over a decade of experience helping men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond reclaim confident, fulfilling, intimate lives. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what peer-reviewed research reveals about maintaining satisfying intimacy after 60. I'll walk you through 5 specific scientifically proven interventions that clinical trials show actually work. Stay with me because the third intervention is the one most men skip, but it can dramatically improve testosterone and erectile function. Before I tell you about the solutions, we need to understand what's really happening in your body. Because once you know the biology, you'll realize that decline isn't inevitable, it's addressable. Your blood vessels are like highways. In your prime, these vessels have elastic walls with smooth muscle lining that dilates significantly under arousal. But over time, these vessels stiffen. The endothelial lining becomes less responsive. Plaque builds up, inflammation increases. It's like sandpaper roughening the inside of a garden hose. Research shows that 46% of men with coronary artery disease experience erectile dysfunction because these systems share the same vascular mechanisms. Your nervous system is equally critical. Nerve pathways run from your brain to the penis. In optimal function, signals travel fast, like broadband internet. But with age, nerve conduction slows, sensitivity reduces, signal strength weakens. Your hormonal environment matters too. Testosterone production declines 1–2% per year after age 30. By 60, many men have significantly lower levels. This affects tissue health, nerve function, and blood vessel responsiveness. Your pelvic floor muscles, the bulbospondiosus and ischiocavernosus, trap blood inside the penis. But from disuse, these muscles atrophy and can't maintain firmness. All these factors combine. It's 4 systems working against you simultaneously. This is the point where many men give up. But here's what research actually shows. Your body, even past 60, still has remarkable adaptive capacity. Studies demonstrate that 46% of adults 60 and older remain sexually active, and even approximately 10% of men over 90 maintain sexual activity. A 2025 study found that maintaining good erectile function and satisfactory sexual activity significantly increases quality of life in elderly men. So let me tell you exactly what the science reveals works. A comprehensive natural approach targeting all 4 systems simultaneously. After reviewing meta-analyses, randomized controlled trials, and longitudinal studies involving tens of thousands of men, meaningful improvement comes down to 5 evidence-based interventions: cardiovascular exercise, Mediterranean dietary patterns, micronutrient optimization, sleep quality enhancement, and stress management. Cardiovascular exercise directly rehabilitates blood vessel function. A meta-analysis of 11 randomized controlled trials involving 1,147 men found that aerobic exercise significantly improved erectile function. Weekly exercise of 160 minutes for 6 months decreases erectile problems, with men having severe baseline dysfunction showing the greatest improvements. The Mediterranean diet provides biochemical raw materials. A landmark study with men having metabolic syndrome found those following this diet were significantly more likely to achieve normal erectile function. 13 men in the intervention group versus only 2 in controls. Micronutrient optimization addresses hidden deficiencies. Zinc supplementation at 200 milliliters daily for 8 months increased testosterone from 4.8 to 6.2 ng/ml. Vitamin D supplementation in deficient men significantly improves erectile function, orgasmic function, and sexual desire. This comprehensive approach addresses the exact multi-system problem your body faces. First, cardiovascular exercise protocol. The evidence is compelling. Moderate intensity aerobic exercise for 30 to 60 minutes, 3 to 5 times weekly, shows optimal results across multiple studies. What does moderate intensity mean? Target 55 to 70% of your maximum heart rate. You should be able to talk but not sing during the activity. Brisk walking, cycling, swimming, all qualify. The mechanism works on multiple levels. You're strengthening cardiac output, improving blood pressure, enhancing oxygen delivery, and training endothelial cells in penile arteries to become more responsive. Exercise stimulates these cells to produce more nitric oxide, which relaxes smooth muscle and allows vessels to dilate. Start with 20-minute walks 3 times weekly. By week 2, increase to 30 minutes. By week 4, aim for 40-60 minutes 5 times weekly. Studies show men notice improved energy within 2 weeks, with erectile improvements typically emerging around the 6-week mark. One 64-year-old patient told me, "I feel like the engine's been tuned up. More energy throughout the day, better mornings, and my wife noticed the difference." Second, Mediterranean dietary pattern. This eating pattern was proven in the health professionals' follow-up study involving 21,469 men, showing that higher Mediterranean diet scores were inversely associated with incident erectile dysfunction. The foundation: extra virgin olive oil as your primary fat, 2 to 3 tablespoons daily. It's rich in polyphenols that protect endothelial function. Include a handful of mixed nuts daily: walnuts, almonds, hazelnuts. These provide L-arginine, the direct precursor to nitric oxide production. Eat fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines at least twice weekly. The omega-3 fatty acids improve vessel flexibility and reduce systemic inflammation. Load up on colorful vegetables: tomatoes, leafy greens, bell peppers, onions, garlic. These contain antioxidants and sulfur compounds that support vasodilation. What you're limiting: processed foods, refined sugars, excessive red meat, and trans fats. These directly damage endothelial function. The diet works through multiple mechanisms: reducing oxidative stress, improving lipid and glucose metabolism, increasing plasma antioxidant capacity, and providing building blocks for testosterone and nitric oxide. Third, micronutrient optimization, the game changer. Get your vitamin D level checked. Target above 30 ng/ml, ideally 40-60 ng/ml. If deficient, and many men over 60 are, supplementation significantly improves function. A pilot study found vitamin D supplementation in deficient men significantly improved scores for erectile function, orgasmic function, and sexual desire through enhanced nitric oxide synthesis. Supplement 2,000-4,000 IU daily with a meal containing fat for better absorption. Zinc is crucial for testosterone production via NRF2-mediated signaling. It also improves nitric oxide to cGMP signaling for better erections and reduces oxidative stress, protecting penile tissue. Use 15 to 30 mg daily of zinc picolinate or citrate with food. Many men notice improvements within 2 to 3 weeks. Better morning erections, easier arousal. By 6 to 8 weeks, effects become more pronounced. Fourth, sleep quality enhancement. Target 7 to 8 hours nightly. The English longitudinal study of aging, involving 2,568 men, found that moderate sleep quality was associated with 47% increased odds of erectile difficulties. Long sleep duration over 8 hours was associated with 75% higher odds of orgasmic difficulty. Create optimal conditions. Room temperature: 65-68 degree Fahrenheit. Complete darkness. Consistent schedule. Avoid screens 1 hour before bed. Testosterone pulses during deep sleep. Without quality rest, production plummets. Poor sleep also dysregulates your autonomic nervous system. Fifth, stress management integration. An 8-week stress management study showed men practicing regular stress reduction had significantly lower cortisol levels and better erectile function compared to medication-only groups. Simple practices: 10 minutes of box breathing. Inhale 4 counts, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. A slow evening walk. 5 minutes of quiet sitting before bed. Chronic stress constricts blood vessels and suppresses desire. Managing stress shifts you into parasympathetic mode where intimacy feels natural. Here's your complete routine backed by research. Week 1, foundation. Start cardiovascular exercise. 20-minute brisk walks 3 times weekly. Swap butter for olive oil in your diet. Prioritize 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Week 2, first edition increase, walks to 30 minutes. Add a handful of nuts daily. Begin 10 minutes of daily stress management practice, box breathing or quiet sitting. Week 3, Expansion. Walk 4 times this week at 30-40 minutes. Incorporate fatty fish twice weekly. Get vitamin D and zinc levels checked with your doctor. Week 4. Optimization. Aim for 40-60-minute walks 5 times weekly. Maximize vegetable variety. If deficient, begin vitamin D 2000-4000 IU daily and zinc 15 to 30 minute daily supplementation. Exercise takes 30 to 60 minutes. Meal preparation adds minimal time using whole foods. Sleep and stress management are about protecting time you already have. Exercise works best in morning or early afternoon when testosterone is naturally higher. Mediterranean meals work for any time. Take vitamin D with your largest meal containing fats. Practice stress management before bed to improve sleep quality. You might notice improved energy and mood within 2 weeks. By 4 to 6 weeks, many men report better morning firmness and easier arousal. For sustained, meaningful improvements, clinical trials show 3 months of consistent practice produces significant results. Your body's been running one way for decades. It needs time to retrain. Stay well hydrated throughout the day. Minimize alcohol to no more than 2 drinks daily. Excess suppresses testosterone and impairs erectile function. If you smoke, work toward quitting, as smoking constricts blood vessels. If you have diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, or take medications, discuss this protocol with your physician. This is complementary to medical care, not a replacement. Track your progress. Rate morning firmness 1 to 10 daily. Note energy levels and ease of arousal. After 3 weeks, look for trends and adjust accordingly. Gentlemen, your body is far more adaptable than you might believe. You have more control than you think. Weaker erections and declining intimacy are not inevitable sentences you must accept. Research demonstrates that 73% of men aged 60-66 remain sexually active. A 2025 study found that maintaining good erectile function and satisfactory sexual activity significantly increases quality of life in elderly men, concluding that being happy and peaceful with a still active sexual life enhances the quality of life in advanced age. Your body still has the ability to respond, to improve, to perform. With cardiovascular exercise, Mediterranean eating, micronutrient support, quality sleep, and stress management, you can reclaim the confidence and connection you thought had faded. So tonight, take 10 minutes for deep breathing. Tomorrow morning, go for a 20-minute walk. Pick up olive oil, nuts, and salmon. These small, consistent acts create profound results. Don't rush the process. Trust it. Give your body the time it needs to respond. Consistency over intensity. Share this with a friend who's been struggling. Sometimes the best thing you can do is give someone information that could change their life. This is Dr. Sophia Carter, reminding you that strength and vitality don't have an expiration date. Your best years aren't behind you. They're waiting for the moment you decide to nourish them.